You know how I knew JFK was powerful?
Yes.
You know the way Boma used to do Queen like this. So when it got to GMK's side, you know, it just composed. Like he was talking, like she was talking. It was not yes. I agree. I said, wow. Even White Money was like, I hope they don't evict you today. Whose bomb will I be playing with?
All right, so on Sunday night, we expected a dramatic twist from Big Brother from the live eviction show. But was that really what we got? My name is Layemi Fearless, and this is the Pulse Hot Takes BBNaija edition, sponsored by Patricia. And I am not alone this week. We will be giving you our unfiltered opinion on everything happening in the house. I am with Kelvin, Anike, and Odion today. What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
How far now? Where you doing? Good. Kelvin, what's up now?
Nothing much.
So let's start off. Let's start it with the prank and everything, which was supposed to be the highlight for this week. What did you guys think of the prank? Did they pull it off properly? Let me start with you, Odion. What did you think?
So when Big Brother said Maria should go back to the house and tell the housemates that there weren't going to be evictions, that she was going to be the one nominating who would go home on Sunday. Maria is someone who she was the wild card, and she did it very well. So when Big Brother said, yes, you're going to do this same thing next week or something similar to that, it was fantastic. She did an amazing job. It was flawless. But the part that I was a bit jittery or skeptical about was the part she was crying. She overdid that crying part. We know that you want to tell them that you send them home, but don't be crying as if you are what's her name? This girl from Kiri Sivanos.
But she had to sell herself.
But not come crying.
She had to play the script well.
Don't be doing.
She understood the assignment.
Anike, what did you think of the prank in general? And Maria's role in it as well?
Like I said, she understood the assignment and she did it very well, even up until the very last day. And I was actually scared for her when Ebuka said she should mention 2 people who she would want to be evicted. You know, she was almost like, but that was not the agreement. But, you know, she's still like, till the very last time. And it was so good to see because she did it in such a way that, you know, the housemates were actually like, who would have thought that a whole general query of the command of the armed forces of Big Brother Naija would be crying. The whole general query in the mud. I had to say.
I think even that crying thing he did was just fake. I beg. He knew we probably won't be going home, so he just had to pull the let's.
I actually believe he felt he would go home if his fate was left to the rest of the housemates to actually choose or nominate who they want to remain in the house out of the 6. Definitely.
I think I'll come back to that one. Kelvin, are you on board with this as well?
Yeah.
The whole prank.
100. I totally agree
played.
with Maria's role. I love how she played the role. Up to Sunday's eviction, where on her list Pere even made the list. So it went down well for me. Down well.
I don't know if I'm the only one with a different opinion in this regard, but Maria played a fantastic role and everything, but between Maria and Pere, although I cannot prove it, I've been saying this, I can't prove it, but I feel that there was like a flow of information between the both of them.
Yeah, it seems that way.
True.
It seems that way because
maybe
they were always
whispers.
whispering.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think okay, I know this is not part of the conversation. I think Big Brother this year has been a bit lenient towards these guys and they are speaking off camera and whispering. The Big Brother of season 4 and season 5 would have given every housemate or any housemate who spoke or who whispered a strike. Like probably on Sunday he would say, hey, Pere, watch what you did throughout the week. You were whispering, you didn't wear your mic and all that, you have 1 strike. But these days we all have to struggle. We all have to struggle to watch and hear what they are saying.
J. Paul yesterday was without his mic.
Okay.
And Big Brother said, J. Paul, check that I wear your mic correctly. And he was and he realized and he just ran to go and put it.
He didn't even have it at all.
He didn't even have it on, and he just went like that.
So maybe this Big Brother
and another thing they do that I've noticed is they're always discussing their diary sessions.
Yes.
Maybe it just comes. Yeah, they discuss their diary.
Yeah,
sessions.
like.
And I mean, these things are against the rules.
True.
You're not supposed to even discuss anything that you have told Big Brother or Big Brother said to you. Because it just happens like, oh, someone just be sitting there like, even during my diary session, I told you.
Like this guy did the same thing. What's his name? Whitemoney just came out from the diary room and he was like, oh, I told Big Brother if he likes my hairstyle. Big Brother was like, tell Perry to ask Perry if he likes your hairstyle. I'm like, bro, you just left the diary session like 2 seconds ago.
I quite agree. There's been a lot of like
infringements.
Free hands.
Yes, it's just been chilling with the guys. I'm like, okay, is this Big Brother 2.0 or what's happening here? Yeah,
but Ebuka gave them a little teaser yesterday when he spoke about Tega mentioning previous seasons and even a reunion that she's not sure would happen. Big Brother has always
frowned on
in previous seasons.
And even looking at the camera. I actually think that Nini was a culprit, but Angel, like I noticed that she'll be talking and she's looking at the camera and she's trying to see if we just got that point that she talked about. Like, okay,
it's fine.
But even from the beginning, from the start of the season, this particular set of housemates, you've always had that thing about that plain scripting that Anike has always talked about. They're always talking about this is the viewers. When I'm going. They say it as if they are watching with us. Like they're not the
so
ones.
That was last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago where Anike raised and said something about them when they went in their house? They're telling us, so by the second week when the eviction starts,
the show will start.
Exactly.
And we're like, okay, guys, the reason we're actually watching this show is because of the 22 or 24 of you guys. You're not the ones supposed to telling us, hey, so by the third week when they've evicted 3 people, the show will start. Come on, like you guys are missing.
So it was just all sorts.
But the challenge is this now. Are you guys ready to send out all of those guys telling us what we expect? Are you set to evict them? Because those are the guys who even give us content.
Well, they're getting their head in the game now.
Yes, those are the guys giving us the content.
They're giving us the content. I feel like everybody is just like being very strategic. With what they are doing. Like this person feels like, this is my own strategy. For example, now let me use what's her name? Angel.
Yeah.
Like Angel has already come. Like she came with the mindset that I'm a very free-spirited, maybe what's that word that they called her? Wild.
Open.
Like she's very open and all of that. But I want to sell the card of. I'm going to play that card of she's free-spirited, but she's still very smart.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
We're not doing
so
that
is that is the script. That is the strategy that she wants to sell to us.
Yeah.
Sasuke, I don't know, she's kind of like the gold medal or the World Cup of this season because it's been a long time. I actually saw a guy really agreeing to remain in the friend zone and like he just
comfortable.
Like I saw J Paul yesterday and I was like, man, like
let me tell you why. Wait, Anike. Let me tell you why J Paul has accepted to be in that friend zone. Look at the other ladies in the house now. Look at J Paul.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think so.
Have you seen J Paul's hairstyle? Have you seen those braids?
J Paul is hot.
When he calm down. Wait now. Look at J Paul. So who is he going to move on to?
Who will he move on to?
Yes. If it's not.
Let me ask something off the top of my head now.
Yes.
Like just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Based on what you're saying now, if you're saying the guy that has the most move on any lady. Okay, if you had to rate guys based on how they can get in a ship, based on their physical appearance and attractiveness, where would you put like J Paul?
I don't know where I'm going to put him. Okay, but from where we are standing right now in the house,
where are we standing?
Yes, and where all the housemates are right now, he won't stand a chance with any other person apart from Sasuke.
No, I stand to disagree. Guy, let's get Anike to react to this.
Anike, who is J Paul finer than in the house?
J Paul is finer than Boma if you're actually being serious.
100.
But the reason the ladies will pick Boma over J Paul is probably because of his
biceps.
Not biceps. Maybe because
there's a presence about him.
Yeah, he has this
about Boma.
J Paul can pass this place and will not notice him.
I quite agree.
Boma will come into this room.
I
and
quite
will
agree.
So what would you say about Sammy?
It's still his body.
Sammy, come on, no, it's not. So Sammy's everywhere
Sammy
now.
is like in the same category as J. Paul.
J. Paul.
But is the Pro Max? Is the Pro Max of? No. Sammy is the Pro Max of J. Paul.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But I think in the looks department, I think we might actually start maybe with Emmanuel. But Emmanuel has this.
Who's Emmanuel? Okay, yeah.
Emma Rose.
Yeah, okay, Lico Rose's guy. Do you know? We'll come back to this conversation with you. Or should we just talk about it now?
Is this Emmanuel and Lico
We are trying
Rose?
to rate them. So we start with Emmanuel.
Okay.
Then Saga.
Okay.
Then Per.
Okay.
Then I don't know. Is this thing about Whitemoney that every lady just wants to plate his beard? So I'm going to put Whitemoney.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I probably just put what's his name.
J. Paul.
He's been evicted anyways. Nii.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then what's this guy that moves with J. Paul sometimes? Yusuf.
Okay, Yusuf. Yeah.
Those girls
See,
actually.
You see, she has mentioned Yusuf before J. Paul.
No, why not? Why would I mention J. Paul before Yusuf?
Yeah.
Then after Yusuf, who are the other guys in that house?
Sammy.
No, Sammy is still coming, but
Okay.
he's not.
Okay. Wow.
So Michael didn't make your top three.
You've not mentioned Michael.
Okay. So
Yeah,
sorry.
Michael.
Michael should have come after Saga.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Michael should have come after
and that's
Saga.
it. That's
Saga,
it.
then Pere, then Whitemoney, then the
So
rest
the-
of
so
them.
the-
Blank.
Yeah,
Sammy.
then Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like Sam is not a fine boy or anything, but there's this thing with him that he's. I don't know the way I've seen him with Angel. He's
Let me not say what I'm.
Guys, let's talk about your highlights. Let's talk about your highlights from last week.
Okay.
Now. So what was your highlight? Kelvin, I'm going to start with you. What was your highlight from last week?
Last week, I think my highlight was seeing what's her name, Maria
Okay.
in tears.
Yeah.
It was shocking for me.
I think someone said only
Then
a wild card.
Immediately,
I just thought, man, this baby is coming out for Nollywood. Man, she was so good. You can't take it off her.
Yeah.
You can't take it out of her. The tears, and she got it right. That she got everybody's attention. You get, that was my highlight for.
She
for
understood the
last week.
assignment.
Yeah.
Anike, your highlight from last week.
Okay, I mean, apart from the whole, there's this situation that goes on with Pere and Maria where both of them are knocking each other's heads like this. Also, this week,
This week on
Maria and
knocking their
Pere like,
heads.
"Oh, I miss you, Daddy," and Pere's like, "I miss you too." And they're hugging in house, and then the next thing they're saying, "You're such a liar. Your story is just changing." I'm like, these people, like this, their game. I actually enjoyed the game because to me it's just a game.
True.
Both of them are just playing a game with each other. It's not as if any of them really wants to actually like maybe say commit to the other person.
Yeah.
That is not what is happening with Mariana.
Yeah,
But they're just there's this back and forth that goes on within, and it's actually, I mean, it might be irritating. It might have been irritating at first, but it's actually good entertainment for me because like just seeing them going back and forth. Then Jackie B.
Jackie
So
B.
I don't know. There's this thing about Jackie B where
My son
she has
is
this-
watching.
no, let's even remove like the fact that there are no parental controls for her son. Let's remove that. But the fact that she presented herself, or she looks like this babe that has some level of like composure.
Yeah.
But the fact that she keeps going on and
Bad
on
and
and
bougie.
on about what Angel did with or is doing with all the guys in the house, especially our own interest, which is Michael.
Yeah.
Like even this past week, she still went. I mean, as many people as she could tell, because I remember I saw her talking about it with Whitemoney, I saw her talking about it with Boma, and the height of it all was where Biggie called them to, I think there was this, there's some clips I saw about this secret diary session that they had.
Yeah.
And then, she was like, Biggie was asking them who they would want to see evicted. And I mean, as expected, a lot of them were saying Perry. But, it got to her turn and she was like,
Angel.
I want to see Angel evicted. And why? Because Angel irritates me.
What?
And I wouldn't want to be around someone that irritates me. I was like, because of
Because
Michael.
of man.
And
Like,
they were
because
very
of
close
Michael.
before Michael came.
Yes,
into the
no.
house.
Because of Michael.
No.
Because you can't tell me it's because of any other. There's no other reason. Because she and Maria, I mean, they had that discussion where Maria was like that. If I leave Angel for Michael, Jarida, he's just going to sleep with her and dump her and everything. Like, they actually said it. And then, the next day, she went and started having the conversation with Michael, where Michael was, being the regular boy that he was. And, I'm like, why are you just mad that this, I mean, this is a show. You practically have just known this Michael guy for what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And you have this so much hatred for a girl that why are we ladies like that?
Women supporting women.
No, because really, I mean, I mean, I might not be a fan of Angel.
Okay.
I might not even have. I'm not even standing anybody in the house right now. But I feel like there's this thing they have against each other where maybe they like somebody and the next thing they see somebody else with him and that's just turned to a they're trying to be territorial around somebody that you just met.
SS2
Much more personal than just the show for her now.
SS2 and SS3 girls.
Funny enough, Angel doesn't have anything against her.
She's still very free spirited. Despite
Just
everything.
being
It's
transparent
just
and-
petty. It's petty, yeah.
So Odion, your own highlights.
Okay, so my highlights for the week, they are divided into two. So it started with the fight, well, I won't say fight, altercation between Pere and Whitemoney.
Okay.
Yeah, when that fight started with the whole belt thing, and it was crazy to actually watch and see Pere actually remove his belt to it was crazy. And the way the other housemates reacted. If I want to really go deep into this thing, I saw a Whitemoney play a smart one on Pere. He was doing this whole thing where he was seeking pity and also fighting Pere. So you're saying, I love this guy, but if not from outside, hey guy, I've not seen any guy in this life that will be fighting somebody and be telling the other guy, I love you, but what you're thinking about is how to curse the person and tell the person your mind.
So he was trying to gather sympathy at the same time.
Highlight number one. Highlight number two was when they now went to the diary room to talk about it. Then he was telling Big Brother. He said, Big Brother, he now said, who were you talking to? That was where the knots now come out from my head. And I was like, see, that morning I was laughing. It was so interesting to watch and see him mimic. And stuff. So that was my major highlight for the week. It was interesting to see. And despite the fact that both of them, they are not getting along, but I think that fight was able to, actually make two of them say what it is they wanted to say to each other and move on, actually join the game. Yeah, I think that's for me. Yeah.
So are you saying now that maybe somehow Whitemoney already knows where he stands with the viewers, so he's trying to maintain that sympathy?
Thank you very much for asking me this question. Can I hug you?
Just answer the question.
See, Whitemoney is a smart guy. This is somebody that's been watching Big Brother for many years. that's wanted to come and for this show. He's finally in the show. He knows he has to gather. He has to gain the interest, the love of these people. First of all, starts with the housemates. When the housemates love you, you miss out of the eviction. First of all, nobody will call you your name. So when you are feeding everybody, you are the last person anybody wants to evict.
Yeah.
Now he has won them over. Then he does this thing where he talks about, I hustle for here, I hustle for there. People love to hear these stories.
Yeah.
Guy, if you talk about how you take suffer to anybody, and you see people will, okay, let's backtrack to last season. The moment Kidwire said, I flew a $5,000 flight, or my dad invited 12 governors to London for a birthday party, more people are already beefing him now. People hate, Nigerians, we hate rich people.
I don't hate rich people.
No, not necessarily hate rich people. But when you throw it in people's faces.
Yes, it was just gisting like normal gist though. Like, my dad flew 12 governors to London. And Kidwire, and everybody like, but Whitemoney is here telling us, the Agbero number 1 of Ojo Elegba, I stay under in house. We're like, so far, yes.
That thing is,
I think I agree with you.
Yes.
We can't also remove the fact that, he finds a way to also make these things entertaining.
The way he tells the story.
Let's still maintain it on. I think I'm still interested in the personality.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't just say, so I used to cut hair. No, that's a boring story. He comes with, You remember that time when they tell you one story about one time, one guy now, you know, the story is like, it's well scripted. Like, he knows where to start.
So Whitemoney is playing out a script.
Very beautiful scripts. And everybody are falling for it.
I don't agree.
I think everyone is also.
I want to hear Kelvin's
I
take on this.
don't agree.
Okay.
You said earlier that if since Whitemoney feeds them in the house, nobody will want to jack him out of the house.
Yes.
I totally disagree. Why? Because it didn't work for Beyonce.
Okay.
It didn't work for Lucy.
Okay.
Then it didn't work for Rico.
Sorry, let me just before you go, let me just say
Okay.
something. Let me just say something. The reason it didn't work for Lucy, I can't really remember Beyonce's time. I know that. Okay. The reason it didn't work for Lucy, you cannot be eating food from someone that looks unhappy and sad and fighting with everybody in the house, because she was always fighting with them. So it looked as if the cooking was now stress. Like, you're cooking for people and at the same time, have you seen the way Whitemoney cooks for these guys? This one doesn't eat sauce. This one doesn't eat pepper. Why won't you love him?
What if Whitemoney was not cooking
Yes.
in that house? If he
Okay.
says he's not going to cook the entire season, Whitemoney is what Nigerians want to see.
I'm not saying
There's this comedy vibes.
Exactly.
Yes.
He has the
Whitemoney
entertainment
can see
factor.
your
Like,
shirt now and be
anything about
singing
him.
a song with it.
I agree.
He's the vibe. You see their drama. He brings. He knows how to compose a song. He knows how to get a rhythm. In fact, he's everything bundled in one.
I agree with you.
Do you get?
Okay, but do you agree that at some point, kind of, he's still trying to garner sympathy from people while still being himself?
We all have stories.
Sympathy.
He's sharing his story.
That word.
I stayed in Ojo
Yeah,
Elegba.
kind of.
Perez said he was in the army. Everybody has their story. Sell your story.
But I thought we all agreed that since Efe, that we're not going to buy poverty story again.
No,
So you know what?
Well-
It's not even necessarily a poverty story.
No, it's not the poverty story.
It's
Or
just like
not
you
grass to
stop
grace,
giving
whichever.
their own grass to grace kind
Yeah,
of scenario.
that's
But
what
the thing about Whitemoney's own is, I mean, since the very first day he walked into the house, right? He has brought in this. I mean, do you see that viral video that they added that Oniduro Miesheun, where he knelt down?
Yeah, yes.
Right from there, like, there's this thing that Nigerians will do with somebody that, you know, people will start to watch out for the person.
True.
That was
Simple.
exactly what happened
True.
with him from the very first moment he steps his feet in the house. And then, you know, the way he started talking, not the whole Igbo, mixing Igbo here, you know, he'll say something funny, all of them will just laugh. Like,
Yeah.
That's
he
him
always
selling
has-
culture.
Do you get? Like, he has something, he always has, it's just like saying he used to barb hair under Mojolemba Bridge.
Yes.
He won't just start, oh, I used to barb hair. Be like, I get one guy. The guy get crow for head. I just the barb his head. Like, he always has this entertainment
There's a backstory to
factor.
everything.
You get, and then, you know, he says his story. That's why, you know, it's always so interesting to watch. Even see when he was narrating the altercation between him and
Pere.
Pere.
Yeah.
Did you see how he said it?
It was
you know, Pere just came and was like, I told him to let me know what he said. Like, you know, Pere was just Pere, but Whitemoney came and, you know, Whitemoney became Pere.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he has a way of, you know, bringing everything that he wants to say. You know, he just finds some ways to make it entertaining for you that, you know, you just forget.
See
that.
the song they composed for mental health.
Let me say, at the end of
White
the day,
money.
at the end of the day, they all came there with different strategies and scripts, but his own is very, very, very.
I think what
very,
Odion
very-
is actually trying to say is there's this thing about Whitemoney that, you know, might actually want to now be overdoing it.
Okay.
Because I think was it on Sunday night where, you know, they found out that everything was a prank.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Whitemoney was saying something he probably knew or he wasn't taking it serious. I can't remember what he said.
True.
But, you know, it now was looking like, oh, this person knew the wild cards were Pere and Maria. Now there's
It's
a prank.
the same person,
He's
yes,
the same
the
person
prank,
that's also
yeah,
knowing that it's a
knowing-
prank and everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's not starting to look like, okay, maybe
He's not playing assistant Big Brother.
so
yes,
so
now,
that might
yeah.
be. I think that's what you're trying to explain. So
Yeah.
that one to say that one self day.
You don't understand. Yeah.
that one self day.
I beg,
But at the end
however
of the
this
day,
guy wants to
he's
sell
still very
himself.
entertaining. I think we should
I
actually talk about Emmanuel Alikoro.
Okay, wait, speaking of that, okay, so just before we talk about like our best moment and worst moment from last week, let's talk about ships, boarding ships, and established ships.
Okay.
Situationships.
So which ships do you think have already been established?
Okay.
Which ones are just coming up?
Okay.
Which one? There are anchor ships as well.
Anchor
ships are where one person is anchoring on the other person because you feel like I think this person is strong.
Can we start with
My
the anchor?
anchor.
Can we start with the anchor ships?
And now that's the situationship now.
That's what we want to talk about.
Okay, so
That's
who do you
Emma
think is-
Rose.
That's Emma Rose
That's
now.
Emma Rose. See,
Hands down,
Who
no
is anchoring
arguments.
see,
Obviously.
every guy in this life knows that relationship is fake.
Nah,
I see
100.
like from the depth of my heart. Like every guy in this knows that see, Emmanuel is just. I'm sure when Emmanuel goes to bed in the evening, he says, "Father Lord, give me the strength to face this girl in the morning."
No, it's not that bad.
Wait.
But that's true.
Wait.
Let me ask
not
you the
that
same
bad.
question
Wait now.
yesterday.
See this guy is just managing the whole. Okay, I think this guy has the reach outside. He has a lot of presence. People know her outside. What do I have? Until I came into the house, I was Mr. Africa, and who knows Mr. Africa? Nobody. So now, if I joined force with this person and we go outside, maybe for a few months or a year, we can
to boost his own personality.
More like a few weeks.
A few weeks, which is fine, yeah. But aside that, I think that guy would probably have gone to and I feel like the reason that relationship is even still existing is the confrontation they had like a week or two after, where she was openly saying, "Oh, what are you doing? And what are we doing? Why are you doing this and you that?" And the other housemates are like, "Oh, like I feel like he was pressured into the whole thing." Now he calls it a friendship, but to Liquorose, that's not friendship, that's
Serious
white. That's white.
No. It's not even like maybe to Liquorose or anything. Like there's a way you say we are just friends, right? But you are doing relationship things.
So Anike, do you agree that Emmanuel is anchoring to Liquorose?
Obviously, I think that should be something that we should all agree on, because I remember saying it on the first week that this person has a huge fan base.
True.
Emmanuel is also a TikToker. I think, before he got into the house, he even had gold beards if you check his TikTok page.
Okay.
So he was also kind of popular, not as popular as Liquor, but he was also popular. So you obviously know that Liquorose is a very popular TikToker. I mean, right now she has 1.2 million followers.
True.
So she's already popular. So him joining forces with her, it's a very good alliance for him. But I'm saying that if you want to come and tell us that we are watching you with our 2 or maybe for me now 4 eyes, we are seeing you every day. You clean her makeup, you lay her bed, you hold her hair up when she wants to vomit. Like you are just in her face 24/7, and you now come and tell Ebuka that you guys are just comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelvin.
Liquorose probably didn't sleep well that last night. Yeah.
No, she was.
Okay,
You're
on this boat as well.
She was visibly angry now after he said, because no matter, even if you guys are just comfortable, because I don't even know what that means. Is that the new word for entanglement now?
The one I don't even understand is Nini and
Saga.
But
that one has not really started or anything.
See, you know what?
We can tell that Saga is the one all over the place.
Yeah, he's the
Saga
one.
is not all over the place.
No, I mean with Nini.
Okay.
But Nini has made it clear to him that guy, sit down one place, don't flutter around. But he's just the one.
Yes, clear in words, but not in deed.
Exactly.
Exactly. She's also all over him.
Yes, climbing his body. They're having this seductive dance.
Maybe she has this thought that he's also a strong housemate, so she just wants
So
to
it's possible Nini is trying to anchor to Saga. Before we wrap it all up, for Emmanuel and Liquorose especially, who do you think Emmanuel has the hots for, but just anchoring to Liquorose? Kelvin, let me ask you.
I think JMK.
JMK. Anike?
See, all the guys all the guys have a hope for JMK. That one, we should not even talk about it.
Why?
See, you know the power of JMK. Let's talk about. I mean, JMK might be quiet though, might not be hearing her voice much, but she's powerful.
Who in his right senses will not have a team for JMK?
How I knew JMK was powerful.
Yes.
The way Boma used to do Queen like this. So when it got to JMK's side, it just composed, he was talking, she was talking, it was on yes, I agree. I said, wow. Even Whitemoney was like, I hope they don't evict you today. Whose bomb will I be paying with?
But Queen is all over
Whitemoney.
She's also sometimes.
Did you hear what Whitemoney said? He said that she's confused. That's what he said.
See, for Queen, let me explain. Okay, so when I think it was the first week when they just joined, or the second week when the new guys joined, and what's his name? Boma was going all about, I don't know why this girl's all over me. Why is she telling me not to dance with other people? The girl
don't know to wake up when she was sleeping.
The girl don't know say I be okro.
So no okro.
Under 1 week now, Boma don't turn starch. Like as in one particular place, they move. Like I'm like, bro, I told you we're okra. Now you're starch. it's so crazy to watch. I'm like, guy, you were forming this macho man some few days ago. Now this girl has just shown you white bikini, and you don't have sense again. It's crazy.
Like the Boma that I know with Pere and Saga, like his voice will be strong.
Yeah, he'll be going. I told
when
her.
he goes to meet JMK and Angel.
Yeah.
I wish you guys had seen that conversation he was having with JMK and Angel. Like, he was just agreeing with them. Like, why are the women making us look at him? He was like, yes. Why should women be doing like that? I'm like, guy, because of Bom Bom. But I mean, it's expected.
Yeah, of course.
Mean, Boma is also playing his own game.
Of course,
so I'm not even going to criticize Boma, but I think that the guys, I don't know, they are somehow. All of the guys,
their emotions are flexible.
Yeah,
No, but they have problem.
Okay, so I think one thing we should also talk about is KV's withdrawal from the show. So on Monday, KV withdrew from the show because of his mental health. So before we talk about it, I just want to say from all of us at Pulse, we wish KV quick recovery.
Yeah,
we stand by
stay
you.
Strong,
yeah, stay strong, guys. Yeah, so I think that KV's exit from the show was
very unceremonial.
No, not that. I feel like the housemates. I don't
understand. But they did something. They did something that same week on mental health. Whitemoney composed.
I know now. If Big Brother wait now, come
for KV.
If Big Brother, if Big Brother had not said we should do something on mental health, those guys would have moved on swiftly. Like it felt like as if the guy was not even in the house. So because they were saying it that okay, so when he was in the house, he was trying to be friends or maybe move to any one or two of the ladies, and everybody kept on giving him this. Oh, all right, okay, I have my own crew already, I have my own clique, and it was part of what affected him and all that. That was what I think Boma said something. Yeah, Boma said something like that. Like he felt as if nobody was giving him attention in the house. And
but
all
I think
that.
he was becoming a thing. But he didn't just use that strategy well. When Angel kissed him and it caused like a big fight.
Yeah.
So he didn't just play.
So no, he tried. So I think the following day he went to meet Angel and he was on the bed and he was playing the card like he didn't know that was the reason behind the fight. He was like, oh, so it was because of the kiss. Oh, I didn't know. But that's not supposed to be the same thing. I'm like, bro, this is the point where you have to start winning. You probably just tell her and say, and I'd love to kiss you again. Nigerians will say, hey, and you're not defending yourself like, oh, that shouldn't be the reason. Come on, guys, this is a game. You have to come up with a strategy. Now you're late already to the show. You have to join the show. Like,
I guess a lot of things caused him, withdrawing till eventually he just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, cool stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's just talk about best and worst moments. Best moment, worst moment. Anike, let me start with you. Your best moment, your worst moment.
My best moment. Please, can we start with your Odion? Let me think about this.
Why do you want to start with me? Best moment for me last week was when Maria had to tell the housemates about the list for the possible eviction and the reaction on their faces, man. It was crazy. Like you could see some that were ready to kiss her ass and they're already because she said you have to be good to me this week, and they're already plotting something like it's fine and all that. What's her name? Queen just didn't care. She was like, I know I'm already on your bad book, so it's fine, no problem. We can actually fight. Worst moments for me would be the fight between Pere and Whitemoney. Though it was content, it was what everybody wanted to watch, and it was crazy. It was Pere removing his belt, guys. See, outside Big Brother's house, that would have been hell. Like any guy removing a belt to actually beat another guy. That would be that. See, I don't want to say what would have happened. What will happen in public if that happens in real life, but that was my worst. Like you removing your belt to hit another guy feels like the guy is beneath you. Like you guys came to the show, even if you were the assistant, the major general in the US Army.
Drop it at the door.
You came to Big Brother. Forget whether Whitemoney is to sell shoes or he's not a graduate or he didn't go to university. Just keep that thing outside the house. And you guys are on the same level. You are on the same level in the house. You have to respect that person's presence in the house. Act like that person is equal. Yeah, that was my worst moment. Yeah.
Anike, are you ready with yours now? Best and worst.
Best and worst. Let me see. Pere and Maria. I think the whole thing that goes on between them. Today they are kind of cool, and the next day, they are kind of saying, you are a manipulator. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Because I remember on Friday, was it Friday night? They were still having this whole lovey-dovey conversation. And then, by Sunday night, she's telling him she doesn't want to have, this is why I can't have anything to do with you. Then also Queen and Maria, like every single person, even when Big Brother
is that
was
best
asking
or
them,
worse now?
I say I'm just them just
Okay,
say it.
general.
Everybody had figured that Maria was going to evict Queen when the time came, but alas, Maria's Queen's name wasn't mentioned. And there's this thing about Queen where she's trying to be everywhere, right? Because maybe she wants to be seen or whatever. And I understand that maybe because she came maybe a week or 2 weeks late, she might want to like make her presence known. But there's this thing about Queen where she's just wanting to be all over the place, and she's just overdoing things. And then she was now crying that she throwing herself around the guys and everything. Then I also think we need to talk about Yusuf. Yusuf has been the most quiet housemate. Yeah. But he's the richest.
True.
In terms of winnings. Like, it's actually amazing to see, because, this is a guy that I think the only time we see him is when he's going to collect food. Like, I'm serious, that's the only time I see Yusuf. You see Yusuf any other time?
When they are playing their games, that's
the only time I see Yusuf. But
the camera doesn't
when
point
they
to him
win,
personally
once it's time to win, you see Yusuf is his team. It's Yusuf's team that is winning.
He's usually very active, like very
so
active.
I mean it's actually for me, it's actually amazing to see, right? Because that's still that's still a very good performance on this show, whether anybody likes it or not. So I think it's good to actually see yourself winning. But aside that, do I have any worse one? I just think that Jackie B needs to I don't know, whatever thing that she thinks she may want to have or has with Michael is honestly non-existent. Like, she should honestly move on from Michael, because even after he tells her that this thing is just vibes, she's still going to meet other housemates talking up like, sis, just leave and leave Angel alone. Like, Angel is not, honestly, a fuckboy will always be a fuckboy. Sorry for that language, but you can't change somebody, a bad boy. You can't stop a bad boy from being a bad boy simply because you want to date him, and then there's some other girl in the picture. If he's a bad boy, even the other girl is not going to change anything about him. So just move on from him. You don't have to be entangled with anybody in the house to know that you have a game to play. And then all of the Pere, Boma, even Saga that I don't even know. Like, he's there's this thing about him that he just wants this Nini babe by force.
He's a clingy guy,
And he was even telling about marriage, that the next person I'm going to date now, that we'll have to marry you. I can't even date her. And Nini was like
calculating the age of their first child.
Like,
so
if
when I'm 32,
now,
the child will be
by the time I'm 60,
the child will be
30. Like, and he was telling me of like all of his plans for 30 years. That one was not even. That one was just looking at him like she was just picking her teeth and looking at.
Those girls don't fall for those things.
So Saga needs to play his game.
All right, Kelvin.
So I think my best moment this week was just seeing Maria win the head of house and not getting all the full rights of the package that comes with winning the head of her. It was exciting to see, but at the end of the day, she pulled off. She gave us a good show. Then I won't say this is my worst moment. Something worse about the show is just getting to hear Jackie B say, "My son is watching. Please, my son is watching." Madam, there's parental control. Your child is not even up to 18. He shouldn't be watching. So I'm sick and tired of hearing her say, "My child is watching. My child is watching." Madam, just put a halt to that. Thank you.
Okay, interesting. So my best moment happened to be your worst moment. That altercation between Pere and Whitemoney.
For real?
It was a standout moment for me. I felt it needed to happen.
Okay.
Someone needed to put Pere in his place and not in a calm way. So
but he still didn't apologize though.
Yeah, well, he did, but the fact that it happened and is documented, it worked for me. So worst moment.
Well, sure your gender is happy that this is happening this year in Big Brother.
No, why should we be?
I've always wondered what, I don't know, I'm being careful of the choice of words, but I've always wondered what a toxic male would look like from the trail of the likes of maybe Tacha and Erica, not like calling them toxic. I'm not calling them toxic, but I'm like, how they had a lot of wahala, attributed to them while they were in the house. I've always wondered, what would a guy with wahala look like? the Emperor happened.
Wow.
So it's been nice.
Layemi,
What?
sorry for you.
Emperor keeps happening.
Emperor
Yeah,
keeps happening.
keeps happening.
So basically, okay, let's wrap it up, guys. Let's rate the whole housemates for the week. Odion.
I give them 8, man. They did so well this last week. Yeah, it was amazing. They came out, gave it their all. The fights, the situationships.
The jacuzzi party that did not allow you to sleep.
Yeah. Oh god, man. I was up till like
Is it the party that day or you?
Everything.
everything, including JMK, everything, man. It was last week was awesome. Let them just keep the tempo. Yeah, that's what we want to
8.
watch.
So
it's
that's
the content
an
we signed up
interesting
for. Yeah, so 8 for me, 8/10 for me.
Anike, what's yours?
Yeah,
Same 8 or say 8.
yeah.
Okay, good. Kelvin?
7.
7.
I can't give them 8.
So,
Me, I will jump in the
No,
middle.
yes.
Let me do 7.5 because that jacuzzi party was lit.
Yeah.
It was. You know how you know when something massive is going on. When even Coyote begins to avoid that area.
Even
you know
Ebuka had to like put his hands up like this on his Twitter. So the emoji that Ebuka put, like, Omo.
what is good. So
I'm
even
seeing
Coyote was
things.
not showing us, that now things are happening in that place. So it was a good also 7.5.
True.
Will definitely work for me.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's a wrap. It's been fun on the show today, and you wrapped it up mentioning about Queen, and I was going to talk about it, Queen and Maria stuff in that regard. I was going to say, was Queen doing too much? Like, she was under pressure of coming into the house a bit late, so she need to do a lot and everything. Is she still doing too much?
I don't think so. It's who she is.
So she and Michael came to the house at the same time, but Michael has somehow been, I don't know, he has been in our faces, right? Just being who he is, the regular bad boy. So I mean, are we going to say that Queen's overreacting? Because I actually personally saw it as overreacting on all of the occasions that she had an altercation with someone. I saw it as overreacting because I don't know, there are more mature ways. I don't think
okay, when somebody's angry, I don't see it as overreacting. Okay, you're angry, so you're bound to say
it.
you're bound to say anything that you want to say. Yeah, so I don't think
so maybe we should talk about the anger then.
Maybe
on the next show.
Okay, that's it, guys. We're wrapping up for this week. Let us know your rating as well of the housemates. Like we said, we think they did the most. Do you think they did the most? Like my Patricia shirt says, do the most. Well, let us know down in the comment section. That's it for Paul's Hot Takes this week, brought to you by Patricia. And we will see you again next week. You can be a part of this show. Send us a DM across all social media platforms, and you can express your interest, and you can be right here. Until next week, from all of us, peace out.